heavily because you were trying to reject me and make me feel left out, and you were trying to ignore me and leave me out, and in the end it only made you feel that way. And then now you have to do a deep inner reflection, ask myself, what's wrong with me? Why did I treat this girl this way? Exactly.
I just watched this video where this girl was talking about not internalizing how people treat you, especially when it's bad, right? And so times when people make her feel left out, or like they didn't want her around or whatever, instead of her thinking like, okay, well, it's my fault, it's something that I did, she just showed them, she reflected that back to them. She becomes a mirror of their behavior. And she was like, they'll be looking for the sweet version, asking her like, where's the sweet version of you? Where's the sweet version? You don't get that no more. And she was saying like how her doing that is meant to make people look inward. But the thing about it is, very few people look inward. Very few people will actually think like, oh, well, I did do that. I did treat her like that. Maybe that's why she acting like this. No, very few people gonna actually think like that. The majority of people is gonna think like, oh, this bitch being weird. She's being weird. And it just made me think of how so many people are self-absorbed, but not too many people are self-reflective. And it's like the world revolves around you until somebody is showing you you. But because you don't think about your actions, you don't think about the things you do and how you do them, you don't see it, right? You don't, when somebody is showing you you, when somebody is pulling a you on you, you don't see it. You think that they just being weird, but you weird. Little do you know, you're the weird one. And it made me think about instances in my life where people said I was acting funny or I was being weird with them when I was literally reflecting back to them what they did to me. And I used to get frustrated so much because this is literally exactly verbatim what you did to me. But when I do it, it's weird, it's bad. You did the same thing. But that's because a lot of people are not self-reflective. Now, as somebody who just recently stopped, I ain't gonna say stop, but I'm still learning how not to internalize how people treat me. It's always been weird to me that people never picked up on stuff like that. Now, granted, I could have just said something, but I'm also in the process of finding my voice too. Like, I speak up for myself a lot more often now. Now I tell people when they got me fucked up. Now I cuss people out. But a couple of years ago, I didn't. And it might seem petty, it might seem childish, but at the same time, what you did in the first place to evoke that emotion, to evoke that reaction, it was probably petty, it was probably childish too. And it's also just reminded me of the book, The Four Agreements. I think the first agreement is being impeccable with your word. You should be impeccable with your word and with your actions. Because when it's mirrored back to you, you won't have an issue with it. It's no problem. If you a genuine person, you wouldn't mind somebody being genuine back to you. But if you a shitty person, it's going to be an issue if you are not self-reflective.